So my name is Björn Säfsten, and I'm actually not going to do a performance. I'm more going to do a presentation of the things that I've been working on during my time in New York. And what I've been interested in is, in a way, I have this problem with a lot of, let's say, disciplines that I think is producing me as me and me as a choreographer. And I've been wondering if an intertwinement of those disciplines could, in some way, lead to transgression of the actual discipline, but also if they could lead to, let's say, maybe a collapse of my conscious, because I think that as well my conscious is somehow a problem when it comes to all of these disciplines. And so maybe I have to make clear kind of what I mean when I talk about these disciplines, and as well the conscious in a sense. With the disciplines, I think it could be, perhaps like one thing could be we would talk about dance or choreography, but also in terms of becoming a specific person or yourself, let's say. So we could say that the disciplines could be, if it would be in dance or choreography, perhaps all the training that you've been doing or the concepts or negations that you work with, but also when it comes to, let's say, the more stronger disciplines, which would be normative systems in whatever way that we think that they are. So it could be language or sexuality or perhaps gender and so forth. And so with the conscious, why do I think that the conscious is important to somehow as well have a collapse of? Well, in a way, I find it really problematic that in dance very often we have this idea or this tendency to think that the conscious somehow, that we can be conscious when we move. So in a sense, both by knowing how we move, when we move, but also deciding those movements for ourselves. And somehow, I think that the problem is really much more that it's somehow these disciplines that controls us much more, perhaps, than what we believe that this conscious side of us could do. And maybe we would need to then consider like there could be a perhaps a difference between the me and the I in that sense. So it could also, so the me would be actually all of these things that I just talked about. So all of these controlling systems and disciplines. But also, so the I would be much more of a place where we're actually present or not so much in this control.